Look, I'm not here to complain about it. I think it's wild that people can just contact law enforcement and they could just like obtain other people's body cam videos when they don't know the person or have like any basis of that case at all. And then they could just upload it to social media, monetize it, and there's no kind of legal repercussions or restrictions stopping them from doing that. America, land of the free. I'm telling you, the amount of privacy we have now in the wake of smartphones is just non existent anymore. Social media has destroyed any resemblance of privacy that we might have once had. Look, I'll say this. It is entertaining to watch other people get arrested. It really is. Like, if somebody's getting arrested, I'm definitely going to be around watching it. And it's not to make sure that person's okay. It's because, you know what? That's some good free TV right there. This is the kind of generation we live in, okay? If somebody is being chased by a maniac with a machete, nobody's helping that person, but we're all gonna pull our phones out and film it, dude. I'm telling you, that person's gonna be being chased around and around by this absolute maniac wielding a machete, and we're just filming it so we can make TikTok edits. Just filming the guy running for his dear life on repeat with like some dumb TikTok song, just, I'm not cute anymore. The guy's screaming out, why isn't anyone helping me? And look, in that moment, we all kind of do think like, man, I really think somebody should help that guy. I mean, it's not going to be me, but somebody really should. Look, if possibly getting shot wasn't enough to persuade me to not act a fool, as most legal scholars would state it, then I do have to say the idea of embarrassing body cam video of me getting arrested, being put out on the internet, that may be enough to persuade me to obey the law. Look, it's a horrific invasion of privacy, but by gosh, watching other people's downfalls is so entertaining. It just has the same kind of appeal as that trash television, you know, like Bad Girls Club or Jersey Shore. Also, I love how everyone in the comment section of these videos is just automatically a legal expert. Look, trust me when I say you're not going to get good legal advice from a comment section on a body cam video, all right? These same people use Reddit and gut feelings to base their legal advice off of. And of course, when we're talking about these body cam videos, one of my favorites, it's somewhat brand new, is there's a body cam video of Chuck E. Cheese getting arrested. It's a modern day classic. It was inside the building as well, right in front of all the kids. So now they're all completely traumatized. I had never thought in my life that a riot was so close to happening than there was at that moment. I really thought those kids were going to start rioting, throwing foosballs at the police officers like bricks, screaming chants, "Free Chucky, free Chucky." I thought the entire Chuck E. Cheese was going to go up in fire. I really did. This is only traumatizing for these kids until they get old enough to realize how freaking funny this is. And another really great video with these body cam videos was this one where there was a guy and he was having a threesome with his chick and he got jealous, laid hands on her, and then she called the cops on him, and then he was arrested, put into cuffs, and then just started crying. Don't get me wrong, this man is awful, but dang, dude, what a downfall. All in the same night, too. He wanted to be a cuck until he saw his wife getting railed by somebody else. It was just one night in the chair and it destroyed his whole life. Let it be a cautionary tale to us all. And the funny thing is this dude's wife, as this guy was getting arrested, she kept going up to the other dude that they were having this threesome with and trying to get him to go back inside with her. She was trying to get some more while her husband was being taken away in cuffs. One pretty big takeaway I got from watching these videos is, man, a lot of citizens really think that in the moment they have more power or authority than actual law enforcers. And even if that's true in some circumstances, I think, getting into an argument or a disagreement with an officer with a fully loaded pew pew, that just seems like a pretty good recipe to meet Jesus. Dude, the amount of people I've seen in these videos that try to throw hands at cops like they're a couple at a Waffle House is just nuts. Like, doggy, these are not British cops, okay? This is the United States of America. This is going to end with you in a body bag. And another one of my all-time favorite of these videos was, there was this one where this chick was fellatiating a guy out in public. And if you don't know what that means, think about eating a hot dog without chewing. And she was doing that to this man out in public. And when the cop showed up and tried to stop them, she looked this cop dead in the eye and said to him, "You want me to do you next?" And then I don't know what happened in the rest of the video. He turned his body cam off after that. No, actually, he just tried to arrest her. I don't know. Maybe he's already got an awesome wife at home. Maybe he doesn't need it. I'm not sure. One thing I've absolutely learned is there's a similarity between Florida men and drunk chicks, being any time either of them get arrested, the shirt just comes off. I don't know what the statute of limitations is in that on Florida or with drunk women, if they go easier on you if you're arrested topless at the time of your arrest. I will say, anytime a chick gets arrested topless, they're always like, "You can't arrest me, my titties are out." And the cops just always look at them dead-eyed, just like, "Well, maybe you shouldn't have been acting a fool with your titties out to begin with." There's no sympathy for the topless during police arrests. I saw this one where there was this drunk Hooter waitress, and she really thought that she could flirt her way out of a ticket. Like, she was just full on ready to go full hoe mode, and she thought she was going to lay on the hoe and then, go home. And in all fairness to her, if there was anyone that could hoe their way out of a ticket, she kind of was a professional. But it was low-level professional because it was Hooters, right? It wasn't like a strip club or nothing. I also saw this video of these two girls that got kicked out of a strip club. And at that point, that makes me mad. It's like, why do you got to invade men's spaces like that? You're going to a strip club just to talk to the dancers, try to convince them that they can make better life choices or whatever. That's not fair. You got a crowd of these girls all around you too, asking you where you got your bracelets at and stuff. Man, I can't blame the people for kicking her out. The moral of the story here is we better act right, because if we don't, it's gonna get posted to YouTube.